Okay, so guys, I'm gonna be showing you my new world. I've gone from the lovely world, it got too glitchy, to the adventure world, which is basically a more of a survival reboot of the lovely world. Because I built everything in creative in my lovely world, I'm building everything in survival in the adventure world. So I'm just having my breakfast. So as you will see, I have multiple buildings here. But let's start by going up here to the farm. Yeah, these guys were actually just living in the... I'm not giving this to you. These guys are just living in the town and they decided to just jump in here. It was a big pain in the butt to get these guys, the cows and the sheep, in here because earlier 2 wolves decided to come jump in here and kill all my sheep. Like I had like 3 sheep, maybe 4 sheep in here, and 2 wolves just decided that they wanted to jump in and kill all the sheep. So then I had to go walking all around the world. Like I started off in this direction. I went up onto a mountain. Some of the mountains over there. Walked all the way around and brought these 2 cows and sheep all the way over here. I'm actually going to shear. I'm going to actually shear the sheep right now. Look at some of this stuff out of my inventory. I also have a little farming hut. That's where you were. Yeah, this dude lives in the farming hut. I don't know why, but he just likes it in here. He's a weirdo. He's just strange. Yeah, this is my farm. I made it slightly bigger than the last farm I had in the lovely world. But since this is all in survival, it's kind of smaller than the old one. Like it's got only wheat. Just wheat. So yeah. Then we have the watchtower over here for in case of emergencies. I have a watchtower. It's not done. Like I'm still trying to expand it. Like, move. Okay, I'll put you out. Be right back. So yeah, this is my watchtower. Before it was just like it was just this, a platform on top of a tower. But then I decided I need some protection for in case like skeletons or like I get my friends on like a server in the future and we start like having a fight over something. Take this down. This has been bugging me for a while. So yeah, now you can like shoot your bow, like you can see down there, but the only blind spot is that it's extended, so you can't really shoot directly under the platform. I kind of tried to build it after like a mixture between like a castle and like a fire tower, like what's it called? Like watchtowers in like the woods. That like the people who like protect the, what are they called? What are they freaking called? I'm gonna have to Google it later. I know I did a whole video on a horror game based after that, but like, what the frick is it called? Okay, I had the audio turned off, of course. So yeah, that's basically that. I'm gonna do some work on my farm real quick. Now, I'm gonna trust you guys to keep a secret. But if you don't, I might beat you up. So you better keep this a secret, but behind my wall is a hidden chest. So in case anybody ever comes and joins in my world, they can't steal the stuff. It's the really important things. Now I chose this specific spot. It's basically just like emeralds and some flint, but it's still good stuff. Some iron. The reason I chose to put it back there was because then it would be like closer to my chest, and if I ever have to go grab it, I can just break down the wall and get in the chest. This is a house that I decided to build because I cleared out this whole entire area. Used to be like a whole like bunch of trees. This all used to be a bunch of trees, and like there's like lots of like dirt covering up the ground. So then I decided, block by block, I made a shovel. The shovel broke. I had to make another shovel. And I cleaned out all the dirt around here so I could build a house. It's one of the houses I put the most work into because not even in my normal world I ever would use stone as a flooring. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I might use it as I might use it as something, but it could be like a guest house, maybe. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's bigger than my house, which I decided to build on the side of a hill. You also have my mine shaft down here. You have a little like mining hut down here for like in case I get like iron and stuff. I can just come right there and just. I have another one right here. And I started like digging around trying to find some iron. And then finally I found some iron down here. No, this is where my pickaxe broke. Where did I find that iron? Oh yeah, I was mining in like one of the caves. And that's where I found the iron. Now I am going to make this like bigger and like better. At the moment it's just kind of there. That's basically it. And I have my sugarcane farm. I guess I can show you where I kind of live. So I live in a birch forest. No duh. I live between a birch forest and a normal forest because over there you can see all the normal oak trees. I live on this lake because this is where I spawned, by the lake, so I decided to build my house at spawn. And, oh, bone. I do come across wolves every once in a while, but since they try and kill my sheep, they normally have to end up dead. I have tamed 2 dogs and they both have disappeared. They're not dead because there's no evidence of them being dead. I'm just too far away from them that they kind of like despawned. I'm guessing because I didn't put name tags on them. I need to get some torches if I'm going to venture. Now I live by 2 caves. One, which is this one, where it's kind of a dead end. And the other one, which is a labyrinth. Now, I literally live by mountains. I'm going to climb up the hill to show you. I'm so close to mountains that I can literally walk from my backyard and there's this big one right there. Oh. First try? That's like my only bone that I had on me. So yeah, literally mountains right in my backyard. This is basically not Kentucky, not Nashville. What is that place? What's that place where you could have like a mountain in your backyard? Oh yeah, and a fun little trick that I did. The color is so bright on the sugarcane that when I put torches behind them, you can barely even tell that their torches are there. They just kind of glow. I'm going to go to sleep for the night, and I'm going to wake up in the morning and show you some more things. Hey, pepperoni. You sit right over there, in the corner. You sit in the corner. You're in timeout. They're breaking the wheat again. Hey, did you break the wheat? You did? Well, at least you admitted to it. Now, I did used to have a farmer, but the farmer ran away. Then when I built the watchtower, I got 2 more guys, and one of the guys to be on the lower side of the tower. The 2 guys who are supposed to be at the tower are these guys in the farm. And the guy in the tower is the guy in the farming hut. Now, I also live pretty close to a swamp, so when I walk out this way, and I could dye my sheep. I could dye them all sorts of different colors. I live so close to a swamp that I have to just walk out this way, and you can see the color changes from blue to green. I also have all sorts of drowned problems. Now, I have pretty much walked all over this world, except for some of the far corners of it, because I have literally basically no animals where I live. I'm just gonna go around it. So every once in a while, I have to walk over. Mainly sheep, because there's so many freaking wolves around here. And the only other kind of monsters that I fight are often skeletons or drowns. Because since I live on a lake, I barely ever have to deal with zombies, creepers, stuff like that. And there's another mountain. If you want to see more from this world, let me know. Because I'm definitely planning on doing more with this. I'm planning on building like an entire town, but I don't want to cover up the lake. So I'm going to be taking more and more trees away from where I live. I'm actually planning on building like a small barn right next to my little sheep and cow pen. Also, apparently sheep and cows, even in real life, do like to live together, but they do have competitions over grass. They do fight over the grass that they eat. Now, I did plant most of these trees here. Like, all these trees around here are mainly the ones that I planted. Don't you dare try and kill my sheep. I'm gonna take away this little wall right here. Now, if you want to see me build the little barn, just let me know. I'm not planning on doing it today because I'm planning on trying to go lay down for a little bit. We'll get my axe. So, yeah. Sean could just build it right now, so if you want to see me build the barn, stick around. I'm going to try and fix Don't You Dare. He's staring directly at that sheep. Boom. Done. This is my constant problem, trying to deal with these darn dogs going around and eating and killing my sheep. I'm gonna go wood more. I need a shovel. Yeah, the last time I digged out so much that my shovel broke. So now I have to make a shovel every time I'm trying to do these tasks. And I don't want to use my iron because then I don't have any iron to work with for other things like weapons and armor. So I'm currently stuck with stone tools. So I'm going to try and get a general basis for this. That should be good. I could widen it out a little bit more. Ooh, pretty close. There you go. See what I'm talking about? It just breaks right in the middle of being used. You know what? I'm gonna try and upgrade. Hopefully this can stick around a lot longer than the normal shovel. Oh, and it works a lot faster too. I didn't mean to hit him. There it is, the base. Now all I gotta do is line it up with wood. Okay, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna go to bed for a minute and work up in the morning, then work some more. What the fudge was that? Sir, are you okay? Jesus. You guys see that? You were just like, whoop, right back over to me. It would be like a, what would be like in gaming business, would be called like a 360 no scope with no gun. He turned himself into a boomerang. Because I left the door open and he freaked out. Fudge. I keep falling off. It's really starting to irritate me. I shouldn't need to crouch walk while I'm trying to build a floorboard. Are you cereal? I don't even have this cobblestone on me right now. I don't think this is even going to make it. There's like a random bush right here. There we go. I didn't even mean to bridge like that. I just wanted to build the wall. So this is going to be the doorway. I don't really like how it's turning out so far, but it does look okay. Also, for anybody saying that I'm ruining the ecosystem by chopping down all the trees nearby, I'm saving up all the saplings and stuff in here. So when I do run out of saplings and stuff like that, I can just come back here and grab it. But yes, I am taking down a lot of the trees so I can build my stuff. That's because I need wood to build houses and other things. So then I have places that my animals can live, my people can live. Just places where people can exist. So I can build up a little town and have my own little colony here. So yes, if it ever does come down to me not having a lot of trees, I do have a backup plan where I keep all my stuff for. I have a lot of stuff like wheat seeds, saplings, and stuff like that. It's kind of my version of the colony box. What's it called? Basically, there's a box way far underground in real life where if we ever run out of resources, there's backup resources. So yes, I do have my own little backup for if I run out of trees. And I do replant the saplings, like in real life, when I'm chopping down trees, they replant the saplings where the trees used to be. I just haven't done a lot of what? Oh, it's one of them glitchy ones. So if I do ever run out of trees or I need more trees, I can just replant the saplings.
Did you let Bubba out?
Yeah,
Did you let Bubba out?
I said yes.
I didn't hear you say. Sorry.
That's okay.
You know what a tongue twister is?
Yeah, it's where you can barely say a word.
It's when they do a, like Peter Piper picked a book of verse, how many picked Peter picked.
Yeah, it's like a repetitive sound, like the repetitive P.
Right.
Like Sally sold seashells on the seashore. Seashore.
Right. Well,
What's a
the two
seashore?
books that I gave you, or you and the kids for Easter,
Mm-hmm.
you need to take them with you, and you can read the story to Zach and Willow in the car. Just don't lose them though, because I haven't read them, and neither has Mom and Daddy. Remember the book I got last year for you guys, or 2 years ago? It was the one about the donkey, and he had one ear, and he sung songs, and he went to honky tonk, so it was a honky donkey wonky.
The Wonky Donkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
It was really goofy.
These are like the next two books from that.
And I really like how my sugar cane.
I'm sorry?
I really like how my sugar cane turned out.
Yeah.
Looks like they're just a bunch of glow sticks.
What's it supposed to be? Like corn or something?
It's sugar cane.
It's what?
Sugar cane.
A sugar cane, okay.
At night, they just look like a bunch of glow sticks sticking out of the ground. I'll shut this door.
Did you know that when the sugar cane's ready to harvest, they light fires and they burn the fields? One is to get rid of all the animals and stuff that are in there with it, and the other is that the heat brings the sugar level down, or more solid, so it makes it sweeter. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom. He's wanting in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And Callie loved it when Bubba was outside. She was in here and Willow was eating, so she got to eat the chicken nuggets and the french fries before Bubba got at the house.
Hey, they compete over food.
Mm-hmm.
They compete over the food.
Mm-hmm.
They fight over almost anything, actually. I decided to widen my doorway.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
I'm trying to build a barn for my animals. So, basically I have a watchtower over here, in case of emergencies. I got the random house over there. Don't know what I'm going to use that for yet. I got my house next to my mine. Also, I did find another dog out in the mountains. He just kind of sits in here at the moment. Because I don't want him getting hurt up in the... when I'm building the barn. So I'm building my barn next to my animals. Because my animals are close to my farm.
So look at your... Go back. Well, no. Go to the... Keep going. I'm gonna say go to a tree. Look at, okay, back up a little bit, back up. Oh, right there. No, back, go down. You see the texture of that tree, the bark?
Yeah, it's oak wood.
Huh?
It's oak wood. And it kind of looks like Bubba.
It's his back.
You're right, it kind of does look like Bubba.
You sell it as an oak. Long lasting, huh?
Are you oak or are you mud? He's both.
I gotta get his comb out and clean him.
We could just look at this tree too.
I'm coming. I know you gotta get a drink, but I gotta go potty. I'm just trying to get up. My legs don't want to work this morning.
Willow's up. Well, fudge. To save the world from domination. To prevent the rights of deforestation. Save the world from domination. To prevent the rights of deforestation. You want to know something I just thought of? Why is it that, the guy rocket always dresses up as a girl when they're doing their, little schemes? I think it's Jenny. Jenny's the girl one, or I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched Pokemon. I don't really remember. I just remember Brock, Ash, and Misty. Those are the main characters that I can remember. I didn't want anything weird happening with that leaf. Okay, now I got the song stuck in my head. Oh, parkour. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Building the roof. Prepare for trouble and make it double. I'll get some saplings and we'll go plant some trees for a minute. It sounds like a snoring. Is there a Snorlax over here? What was that noise? What the? What are you doing here? What's this dude doing here? You shouldn't be here. It's daytime. You should be in the water, swimming. You know, I guess, since I am the god of this realm, I'll set you free. I forgot to turn keep inventory off. Come on, get in the water. Hop in the water, buddy. If you love something, you gotta let it go. I don't know why I chose that quote for that situation, because I didn't even like the guy. I decided to just be merciful and not smite him. Prince Ali turned out to be simply Aladdin, just a conduct in a man like it from me. His personality flaws would be at a good cause. To send him packing on a one-way trip. Dun, 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 dun. We got way too much shade over here. That would be why. Well, this is going to be fun. Ouch! You know, they should make tree limbs for Minecraft. They could just take the oak leaf texture, like they could take the texture from the trees, from the logs, and then just make it smaller, like size some of it down, and then just import it into Minecraft. So it would only spawn in these kinds of trees, but it would spawn... Close. But it would spawn as a smaller version of the oak like logs, So then it would spawn in the trees, and it would make, when you broke it, it would only make sticks. So then no matter what biome you are in, you don't have to just craft sticks from logs and planks. Of course, it could be barked sticks. Then you would you got stripped oak, and then you got not stripped oak. So then you could have stripped sticks and not stripped sticks. Ouch. Whew. You know, I don't like the phrase stripped oak. It just makes me feel uncomfortable to think about. Ouch. Well, shudge. And out. Going out to pollute the air.
Now, when you take a break for a moment, you need to go and get your water bottle and get some fresh cold water in it, and get whatever you're going to take for your trip down, books or whatever you're going to do, drawing paper, for you to keep occupied in the car. You also got to make sure that your phone's charged, okay? I don't know where your phone's at right now, but you need to make sure it's on the charger so you can get it fully charged to go.
I'm sorry for all those watching at home who had to endure that loud noise. I just barely made that.
Ooh. I don't want to. I was just going to leave Greg to himself today, but he seemed a little concerned and lost yesterday.
Bloody
He
hell!
was talking all day. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I was like, well, let me put you in a direction. Then after I leave, he can just whatever. Just drive around and look at properties the rest of the day as long as I care. We got one property over in Charlevoix. They have trees that came down over the driveway. They want us to cut them. So we're gonna go and look at that today. Greg doesn't like cutting trees.
You don't like doing trees?
He's like, I can do a small tree, but I don't want anything like 50 feet up. I'm like, that's not. When they're that big around,
Yep.
wanting to get those cut, then you gotta call somebody.
Yeah.
Or if there's a power line going through the tree, I won't touch it.
Nope.
Are you asleep? I am very sorry to anybody who cried during that fit of rage that I had. Need to get a new sheep. For the I don't know how manyth time, all I want is to have a freaking sheep in my farm. Is that so much to ask? Oh no. Life says that I have to not have a sheep in my farm because there's wolves living in the forest. I don't care. I just want a freaking sheep. Just one. Just at least one. And every time, somehow, a wolf figures a way to get into my sheep pen and kill all my sheep. If I can get two, that's nice. I can breed them together and I can get a new sheep. But I at least want one. And if I have to build a brick wall around my sheep pen, put an iron door at the gate. Also, the only reason I have God mode on here, aka creative mode, is because I like to have at least some control over my world. I have a shovel. You better back off from my sheep. If you die to another god darn wolf, I'm gonna blow up every wolf in the county. Every wolf in that forest, if this sheep dies, is going to be blown to smithereens. So my leads.
they get on tribal land, that's why there's have so many camp the Tennessees are on tribal land.
Yeah.
Because the townships and the counties, they don't want it here. So they get on tribal land, and the counties, they don't have anything to say about it. Can't vote no, because they're on.
I did see that wolf. Better not kill my sheep. There's a bunch of them out there.
Oh. Looks worse down in Bourne. When we left there yesterday, I noticed how much snow was coming down.
Oh yeah, and I thought it was gonna keep coming here last night, but it just like died off.
Yeah, we got the Petoskey that was stuff. Think about it.
She did it the other day, she went out, she turned right around and come back here.
I hate it when my jump button gets stuck.
That's because you leave it down when your sister plays with it so much, it probably sticks.
It's not just. It's been happening since before Willow even existed.
Do you remember what I told you needed to do?
Mm-hmm.
What did I tell you I needed to do?
I need to pack my bags for when we're heading on the road.
Pack your bag. You need to get water. say you lost the gray one.
They're fighting over who's going to get out first.
Are they fighting over who comes out the door, out the gate first?
Yep.
Hitting each other in the head. I want to go first. No, you go. I got it. They love their new house, huh?
Okay, so I got my watchtower. I got my garden shed. Got my shed. I got my house that doesn't really have a use yet. Mine. I'll tear down this old pen because now that I got my barn, I don't really need a use for the pen. You know, I could put some hay bales in there. I'll make a new axe too.
Okay. I'm trying to go back to sleep until.
I don't know, it's kind of risky.
Oh, by the way, Kelly's outside.
Oh, of course. Where else would she go?
I told her she wasn't going out. Her dad couldn't go out, and she decided she was going to try it. I told her, I said, it's cold out there, and I'm not going to be letting you in for a while. She went out anyway.
That's enough for now. And that's it for today. So thanks for watching and signing off.